Sup, it's STM, and today I'm going to be showing you my secret recording template. Anytime I'm working with an artist, I make the beat and record the artist at the same time. There's not usually enough time to bounce out stems and start, recording. So what I do is I take all the vocals into the same project as where I'm making the beat. So I create new channels. Let's say lead vocals, ad-libs, and BGVs. 6 new audio tracks. Select one of the audio tracks, then shift and return, rename it to record. This records where all the vocals is going to be recorded. Any time, if it's record enabled, that means that it's always going to record vocals. Lead vocals will be recorded here. Select another one as ad-libs. We have 3 extra audio tracks, so let's open one more. Shift Command G, and then I rename that folder to BGVs, background vocals. Now let's record on this nice beat. So
Never seen nothing. Anytime I look about the people, them I look and them my face, and I say, they say, sad face, but you looking at me, got face, black face, you can't take them and not taste, ain't taking not taste. In that case, yeah.
So you are not going to put effect on the recording channel now. Then you are going to drag it up to where the lead vox is. Now I'm going to show you my secret vocal chain. So this beat is in the key of G. I use the stock pitch correction tool inside Logic Pro, and I can't really hear a difference between it and others. Our response to 20. I like keeping it at 20. It sounds natural. I don't want it to sound too robotic, of course. Let's listen to my freestyle.
Never seen nothing. Anytime I look about the people, them I look and them my face, and I say, they say.
It's pretty cool, right? But it's so dry. I'm just going to drop my guy. One thing you have to know is that the mono stereo option, you have the stereo. Yeah, the reason why mono stereo is not bad is because we have a single track. But if you are working with your BGVs, you typically want to have a stereo one on your BGVs. Now, I used to make a mistake of dragging this one. So just take this and press option, and then it copies it down to but you don't want to have the one with the mono stereo on it. You want to make sure that you are using the stereo on a group, on a bus. You have to use the stereo one, or else you are going to have problems with panning. When you pan to the left or to the right, your signal is going to have a problem. I would like to use face-to-face dry when I'm working with a rapper. Dry because it's not going to have any reverb or delay or stereo widening. But when I'm working with a singer, I want to have face-to-face. This is the EQ section. You can see the bass, upper, lower, sub. You can see the treble. This one adds some high-end clarity to your vocal recording, and also it's usually very harsh, so try to take it down. And here is compressed. This compress is parallel compression. It doesn't compress the main signal, it just adds a parallel compressed signal. Now, I do not like using the reverb and delay on the CLA vocals because you can't cut the high end, and the high end of the reverb is going to affect your vocal recording. So I don't leave this on like a final track, but on the demo, you can still have a bit of freedom. And I tip it to keep this guy off because it's adding a stereo effect, but sometimes I can just make it subtle in case I want the vocals to have more of a width. But most times it's just better to keep the vocals in the middle of the stereo spectrum. So now let's listen to what we record.
Never seen nothing. Anytime I look about the people, them I look and them my face, and I say, they say, sad face, black face, but you looking at me, got face, black face, you can't take them and not taste, ain't taking not taste. In that case, yeah.